So, hello everyone. I haven't been on here for quite a while now, and I feel like I just need to speak to someone today. My name is Victoria Anyao, as always, and today I'd like someone out there to know that He sees you. I was reading the book of Genesis 16, the story of Hagar. For those of us who are Bible people, you know Hagar, the maid of Abraham's wife, whom was given to Abraham as second wife. In today's world, it would seem that she was not asked. She was forced into marriage because what would I call her now? Her madam did not have a child. And so she was asked to be the second wife of Abraham without her consent. And in the course of time, she got pregnant and then suddenly began to disrespect her madam. And her madam now sends her off. The Bible records that her madam went off on her, and that caused Hagar to run away from Abraham's household. We find her, according to Genesis 16, on the road to Shur, the wilderness of Shur, by a spring of water, verse 7. Burdened, disappointed, ashamed, a woman who is pregnant without being properly married to a man, frustrated. Only God knows, perhaps she was even considering taking her life. And then the angel asks her, "What are you doing here, Hagar?" And she, of course, tells him the story of her life, a story of shame, a story of mistakes, a story of loss, lack of direction, a story of the feeling of being used and then thrown away like trash. But the angel said to her, "You are pregnant with child, and I will make that child a great nation. Your God will make that child a great nation." And what struck her was that God saw her. She said, "I am before the one who sees me." He saw when she was asked to be the second wife of Abraham. He saw when she was put in that position. He saw when you were placed in the place where you had no choice. He saw the mistakes that you made. And yet, He still loves you. One of the things we seem to forget a lot of times is that the love of God is overwhelming. A songwriter that I admire so much called it the reckless love of God. It's overwhelming. It's beyond human comprehension. So even if you have made that mistake and you are riddled with guilt and shame, He sees you. He knows you. He loves you in spite of it. And He has a great destiny assigned to you. A lot of times we read about Abraham and we do not consider Hagar. Because of her, Ishmael was made a great nation. Because of her, God decided to rewrite her destiny. Because of her, God decided that the child would be a child of promise. So I want to encourage you today, in spite of where you are and the mistakes that you have made, God loves you. Human beings like to judge. We always judge a book by the cover. We look at people and we say this is who they are without really knowing who they are. We judge people by where they come from, what they do for a living. We measure them. But that's not how God does. He looks at the person you are meant to be, and He loves you in spite of what you've been through. So as you go through your day to day, do not allow that situation or circumstance to overwhelm you. Remember that you are in the hand, under the shadow of the one who sees you. Until I come your way again, I hope this helps you today. Have a blessed day.